Aloha, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody is having a great Sunday. Welcome to our Shop Six Times YouTube Horror Movie channel. As you know, I'm your host, creator, and proprietor, Marcus. We have a fun one today as we are going to be doing a live watch along for Fear Street Part 2, 1978. As many of you know here on the channel, many of my loyal subscribers and stuff like that, this is a part of the Super Chat Gold Reward that we hit for the first Fear Street watch party that we did. You guys wanted to watch the rest of the three movies that came out in 2021, and that's what we are doing. This was supposed to take place a couple weeks ago. You guys know I had some personal things that was going on in life, which kind of pushed this stuff back and stuff. So we're doing it here today. So this is definitely going to be a fun watch. And then next Sunday, we're also going to be doing the third one, Fear Street 1966. I will say this is my first time watching this one. I've seen Fear Street 1994. That was the only one I have seen so far. I have not seen Fear Street 1978, and I have not seen Fear Street 1666. Get that one mixed up a little bit. But either way, this is definitely going to be a fun time, and I'm excited to be here with you all today. And if you haven't done so already, please shoot the like button. It definitely helps out with the YouTube algorithm, as you guys are well aware. 1 second. And I am going to get to you guys here in the comment section here in a second. And I will give you guys a list of streaming platforms to watch the movie. So this movie is streaming on Netflix. It seems like that is the only available place, the only available platform to watch this movie. However, if you have SFlix, excuse me, good Lord. If you have SFlix, 123 movies, stuff of that nature, you can also watch the movie on there as well. That's why I'm watching it on is SFlix. But I will say proceed with caution when you're watching it on sites like that and stuff, because has a bunch of ads, and you guys know how it goes on those offshore accounts and stuff like that in regards to watching the movies that we like, in case they are not on any of the mainstream streaming platforms that we usually watch movies on. But either way, this is going to be a fun time. Surprisingly enough, this movie is almost 2 hours long. I didn't think it was going to be that long, but either way, we're here for it. So this is definitely going to be a fun watch party. I am going to get to you guys in the chat, and then we're going to do a 5-second countdown and start the movie. And if any of you end up popping in when we start the movie, if you need a timestamp, let me know. I will provide it for you. And if this is your first time watching, anyone who has seen this movie already, please, you guys know the rule. No spoilers in the chat. We want to go into this with an open mind, and we want to go into this blind. Greatly appreciate you guys understanding. Yo, what's up, Shannon? Shannon saying at my grandma's, but stab the like button. Ric Flair whoop that son bitch. Thank you. Thank you so much, Shannon. Absolutely. Definitely shoot the like button. It definitely helps out with the YouTube algorithm. King Matthew III saying, hey, Marcus, how's your day going? My day's not going too bad. It's all right. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a typical Sunday and stuff like that, just hanging out, chilling. And that's why I decided to have these Fear Street watch parties happen on Sundays, because it's kind of, you know, I want to say not too much going on and stuff, but I usually have a lot of other stuff going on during the week in regards to content and stuff. So this definitely does seem like a perfect time and a perfect spot to fit these watch parties. Thank you for being here, Matthew. King Matthew saying, I think I'm going to hang out in the chat for the stream because I'm a little wore out from that. I know what you did last summer marathon yesterday. Yeah, absolutely. And if any of you are popping into the stream that wasn't here yesterday for the I know what you did last summer watch party marathon that we did, we watched all three movies. Definitely go on to the channel, shoot that thumbnail that you see for that live stream, pop on the movies, and end up dropping a comment in the comment section and let me know your favorite moments from the franchise so far, if you didn't get to watch it with us yesterday. But I don't blame you, Matthew. Definitely was a long one yesterday. It was like 6 hours long. It would have been a little bit shorter if I was able to find the third movie, you know, if it didn't take me damn near 30 minutes to find it. But either way, it was still a very long stream for sure. Hey, what's going on, Oliver? Billy the Puppet saying hello. Just watched Jurassic Park Rebirth. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm hearing some pretty good things about that one. I'm hearing it's pretty good. And again, Oliver, I want to apologize for the debacle for I forget if it was yesterday or the other day during a live stream where I accidentally banned you. That was clearly a mistake, so hopefully that won't happen again. I got to do a better job of making sure I'm pressing the right buttons over here and stuff like that. And I will also say this too. Any of my members that end up hanging out during this stream and stuff, go over to the members only community tab and cast your vote for the Scream the Scream live stream that we're going to be doing for members only. I have some topics posted out there that you guys can vote on, and whatever finishes with the highest voting percentage, that's the Scream topic live stream that we are going to discuss for members only. So definitely hit the members only community tab. I have extended the voting just in case any of my members didn't see that tab. I have extended the voting till tomorrow. So you guys have until tomorrow evening to get your votes in, and then whatever finishes with the highest voting percentage, that's the members only live stream regarding Scream 7 and topics that we're going to go with. Do so many watch parties and stuff, it's kind of like that's like the first thing that's kind of rolling off my tongue. Yeah, Oliver's like, I was wondering what happened. Yeah, that was by accident, man. I did the same thing to you that I did to Patrick over at Have Cheetah Will View. I can't wait to get my new laptop because then it'll be a lot more easier for me to fuck with the gadgets and stuff like that. Here working from the phone, it's a little bit narrow and stuff like that in regards to what I'm pressing and all that stuff. So again, I apologize for that. Hey, you're good, Matthew. Matthew saying I'm not going to be able to stay in the stream long because I'm currently fixing up my house and painting my house. I'm having to take it easy painting my house because I have asthma. Yeah, definitely take it easy, man, for sure. Take your time with that. My nephew suffers from having asthma and stuff, and sometimes I have to let him know to slow down because he's kind of like his uncle, and he has a lot of energy, and he tries to burn himself out a little bit too quick. Sometimes I have to remind him to pace himself. So yeah, definitely take your time, man, while working on your house. And thank you for being here as always. It's greatly appreciated. Hey, what's up, Dom? I'm gonna just rock alone this one, Dom, saying, hey bro, how are you? Can I join the panel and watch this film with you, bro? I'm gonna rock this one alone, Dom. Just one of these type of alone streams and stuff. However, tomorrow night, and I did make sure I checked Destin's channel to make sure he doesn't have anything going on tomorrow night. So it works out perfectly. Tomorrow night, as part of the Woodsboro Cinema Club that we do, we are going to be watching Phantasm 2. So I'm going to send you a link for that stream tomorrow, Dom, and you can come join the panel for tomorrow, of course, being a part of the Woodsboro Cinema Club that we do. But thank you for being here, Dom. I appreciate you, man. All right, guys, so we are about to get the movie started. I'm going to do a 5-second countdown. Let me know in the chat if you guys are ready to watch the movie. Again, most streaming platforms don't have Fear Street, the Fear Street series. I'm watching it on Netflix. If you choose to watch it on there, I will say proceed with caution. But if you have a Netflix account, you can stream it on there. Should be a fun time. It definitely looks like it has a lot of Jason vibes to it and stuff, and I'm excited. And the fact that it's 1978 is obviously an homage to Halloween. So you guys know I'm super excited for that. Can't wait to see how this movie is, because from what I hear, Fear Street Part 2, 1978 is the best one that they have come out with so far. Dom saying sounds good. Yep, absolutely, man. Phantasm Part 2 is going to be awesome. It's been so long since I watched Phantasm Part 2, so basically it's going to be like a first-time watch for me again and stuff, and I'm excited to see what the sequel did in regards to how it did a proper follow-up to the original, because we all watched the original here a few weeks back, and we all loved it. What's up, DJ? Saying hello, everyone. Go, DJ. That's our DJ. What's going on, man? I hope you're having a great Sunday. Again, if you guys want to watch Fear Street Part 2, 1978, if you have a Netflix subscription, you can watch it on there. It is not on any other streaming platform other than the offshore streaming sites that you use, like 123 Movies, S-Flix, so on and so forth. That's where I'm watching it on, is on S-Flix. But we are about to get the movie started. I'm going to do a 5-second countdown, and then we'll press play. If you guys need more time in the chat to get the movie loaded up, let me know. Let me know when you guys are ready to start the movie. What's going on, Val? Hashtag the general in the chat. What's going on? I hope you're having a great day, Val. Always great to see you. Saying, hey, you guys. That's right. That is right. I'm waiting for to see what Destin wants to do in regards to merch for that, because I know he's definitely wanting to do that. Speaking of merch, I'm definitely going to be putting together some I Know What You Did Last Summer merch to put out there before the movie comes out this upcoming week, and to last all the way into the end of July. I don't know why I didn't think about that before, but it just popped in my head. I want to say a day or two ago, and I'm just like, that would be a great idea to do, to make some I Know What You Did Last Summer merch for the I Know What You Did Last Summer fans. So let me know in the chat, guys, when you guys are ready, and we'll get the movie started. Yo, what's up, Patrol? Always glad to see you here, man. Hope you're having a great day. Yep, you're good. You're good, Val. Just let me know when you guys are ready. I'm sure some of you are probably like, holy shit, this guy's back live streaming after he just did like a 6.5-hour live stream yesterday. Yeah, you guys know me, though. If I can do it, if I have the energy for it, we're going to proceed. You know, if I didn't have the energy for it, we would not be doing it today. But I definitely do have the energy. And fortunately, my voice sounds pretty good. It's not giving out on me. So glad I can be able to still do this live stream and this live watch party here for you all today. And we have 9 people in the chat. Guys, if you haven't done so already, definitely shoot the like button. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm, as you guys know. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Val saying she's ready. Dom saying he's ready. If you're going to be watching with us, Troll, let me know if you need a little bit more time to get the movie loaded up. Cool. DJ's ready. Yes, thank you for that, Val. Val saying make sure to skip the recap if you are watching on Netflix. Yes, I forgot that Netflix does have recaps of the previous movie and previous events and stuff like that. So definitely skip past that if you don't want to watch that, as well as if you haven't seen Fear Street 1994 yet. All right, cool. Sounds good, Troll. Thank you for being here and supporting the channel as always, bro. Yes, that's right. I'm going to take care of that after the stream, Dom. Thank you for reminding me. Let me write that down real quick. Cool. Cool beans. Got that taken care of. All right, we're going to do a 5-second countdown, and then we're going to start the movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. They actually have the recap here as well on SFlix. So if you guys are wondering what the hell I'm doing and why I have the look on my face, it's because I'm trying to skip through this and make sure I started at the right point. Man, I will say that is a long ass recap. That's like what, a minute and a half? It's like, holy shit. I just got out of it. I just found the right spot. So if I am a little bit behind you guys, it's all good. It is what it is. Oh, it's happening again. Oh, okay. Oh, Jim Beam. Whew. Oh, I don't miss drinking that shit. That used to be my go-to when I was younger. Phew, Jim Beam. Holy shit. Talk a fuck about that's liquor right there. Yo, what's up, Gory Tiger? Glad to see you here as always. Hope you're having a great day. If you need a timestamp, Gory, let me know. And I will also say if you don't have a Netflix subscription, the only way to watch this movie is through offshore streaming sites like SFlix, 123 Movies, so on and so forth. So unless you have a Netflix subscription, those are the only sites that I know of that you'll be able to watch the movie. Which is kind of surprising because especially being that these 3-part movies are from 4 years ago, I would assume other streaming platforms would have picked it up, but I guess it's exclusive to Netflix. So maybe that's the reason why. Oh, she put, I guess, an animal, a dog. I didn't see if it was a dog or a cat. Well, I'm pretty sure it was a dog because it said whimpering in the subtitles. That's another one, Val. I used to go hard in my younger days. I used to damn near drink anything: tequila, vodka, rum, anything. Jose Cuervo, woo! That used to be me and my buddy Josh's go-to right there in terms of tequila. I retired that shit after I fell down a flight of stairs. I did. I so ate shit. Being drunk one night off tequila, off of Jose Cuervo, fucking went tumbling down a fucking large ass flight of stairs. Fortunately, wasn't severely injured or anything like that. I actually laughed when I got to the bottom and stuff, but don't want to relive that moment again. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, it's a lot of the same characters and stuff. And I'm assuming this is, the girl that they talked to who is a survivor, I think at Camp Nightwing, which is where we're going to be heading back to. Huh. Interesting. What's up, Paula? Saying, hey, love you guys. We love you too, Paula. Thank you for being here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you are enjoying your Sunday. And if any of you guys are just popping in and want to watch the movie and need a timestamp, let me know. I'll give one out right now. Just give me a second. I tell you, I cannot wait to get a new laptop. This bad boy be getting on my nerves, y'all. Y'all don't understand. There we go. All right, so I'm at 7 minutes and 20 seconds. For anybody who needs a timestamp that's just rolling in here. And of course, if you have not seen Fear Street Part 2, 1978, and for those who have, please, no spoilers in the chat. This is my first time watching as well. Wow, July 12th, 1978. So literally yesterday was what? What was it? 47 years or 48 years, the anniversary of these events taking place, something like that. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Oh, I like that rhyme. I like that little rhyme they basically installed in there. So, in so many ways, the witch, you know, the one who has cursed this land, in so many ways, when she was younger, she was kind of like Jason Voorhees, getting picked on by other kids and stuff like that. Makes sense why they would kind of have this one be like a Jason-esque type of movie. Yeah, that's what I figured, Val. Val saying it's a Netflix original, and that's why it's not on other platforms. Makes sense. Yeah, and that's why I'm like really excited to watch it because you guys know I'm big into slashers and stuff like that, and you know, camp slashers are always great for the most part. Val saying, stop drinking it after I drank a bottle of it between me and my bestie and spent the next 2 days on the bathroom floor. Yep. I don't blame you, Val. Yep. That shit will do it to you for sure. It damn sure would do it to you. The first few times, you know, especially when you have no effects in the morning from it, it's like, oh, yeah, I'm invincible. I can do this shit. And it'll catch up to you eventually, for sure. Oliver saying, I'm at 5 foot nice. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's something that, you know, Val, I've never watched Stranger Things. That's something else I would like to eventually catch up on. Val saying, oh, shit, that's Max from Stranger Things, the redhead. Say her name is Sadie Sink, right? Because I know she's in this, so I'm pretty sure that's who that is. Let me know, Val. Okay, yeah, makes a lot of sense. Yep. Yeah, because when I looked up the movie and the cast and stuff, obviously this was from 4 years ago, so she looks a little bit more older and mature now, so she looks a little bit different. Love the call back to Friday the 13th, the original with the archery range. Love that. Good shit. Is it me, or does this guy that is talking to this girl in this moment kind of remind us of Killjoy Jake a little bit? He looks like Jake a little bit, just a little bit. Especially when Jake lets his hair grow out, and yeah, he kind of reminds me of him. Matthew's saying I'm back. I had to leave the stream for a few minutes to take a quick shower because it is hot as hell where I live. Yeah, it's hot outside too here, man. I feel you on that. Definitely didn't expect to see what we just saw because the last one didn't really have all that much like sexuality and shit like that. But makes sense. They are at a campground and stuff, and that's usually how most camp slashers turn out. King Matthew saying the books on Fear Street are pretty cool as well. I've collected the Fear Street books and the Goosebumps books. And to celebrate the new I Know What You Did Last Summer film, I got the book for that too. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I've never read it up on the Fear Street books or the I Know What You Did Last Summer book. Have read certain excerpts from the I Know What You Did Last Summer book created by Lois Duncan. And I do know for a fact that a lot of stuff in the book was completely different than what we saw in the movie. And the book itself was kind of a different feel. It wasn't more like horror or slasher oriented, it was more like drama. Good stuff. Dom saying I don't know what it is about sexual shit and camp slaps and camp slashers. I guess that's just part of the subgenre, I guess. Yeah, I mean, especially like the back in those days to spice things up and stuff, and it's relatable and stuff, especially amongst teenagers and young adults and stuff. So I understand why that's, to a degree why they decide to install it. He definitely looks like Killjoy Jake with longer hair. He does. I don't know if let me know in the chat if you guys agree. The guy in the yellow shirt with kind of like the Billy Loomis hairstyle. Damn, how do you break a sponge like that? She must have been fucking grinding the fuck out of that bitch. Jesus. She was putting in that work. Damn. Yeah, he does, man. Like he kind of does look like Jake a little bit. Let me find out our boy has been in some of these movies that didn't tell us. We're gonna have a discussion. The drawer full of sharp objects is open. The first cup, the first cut is the deepest. Is the song that's playing? I like that. Shit, she tried to take Jake out. Oh no, she tried to take our boy out. No, no, no. Oh shit, damn, she cracked her shit. Damn, that made my back of my head hurt. Damn. Oh, what? Wait. What happened with him? Did he just hit his head? Interesting. Man, kids were so cruel back then. I mean, some kids are still very cruel now, but man, it just seems like back in those times, definitely the cruelty level was up there. Huh. Dom saying a film that I'm in that's a murder mystery, just Tubi, is called A Murder in Oakland. Ooh. Well, as a Raiders fan, Oakland is synonymous to me. So I might have to check that out. And Dom saying it just hit Tubi. Nice. Okay. Might have to be a watch party, man. Murder in Oakland. That sounds interesting. Psycho Shady Siders always fucking ruin everything. Oh, it's got fucking, what's his name? Oscar from Halloween 2018 in it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Fucking Oscar. Wow. Kind of, with that whole spew kind of reminds me of like the political landscape a little bit. Hell yeah, man. Dom saying I'm originally from the Bay Area, so this film hits home. Nice. Hell yeah, man. Said it's on Tubi. We're gonna check it out. Yeah, I don't know if I like this girl too much. Right, Val? Val saying he does look a bit like Jake. LOL. Yes, he does. He kind of does. I think our boy has been hiding some secrets from us. I'm gonna have to talk to him. I'm gonna send him a picture of that guy, of this guy here in the movie, and be like, "Bro, you didn't tell us you were in Fear Street. I'm a little upset. Why didn't we get this information? Why didn't we get a video talking about this, promoting this?" Damn. Damn, she absolutely fucking killed that. Damn, that's fucked up. Damn. Ziggy is a witch bitch. Wow. Like, yeah, so basically this girl, Ziggy Berman, is basically like our Jason Voorhees, just female. And she doesn't have like a birth defect and stuff like that. But in so many ways, because of the kids fucking with her, she's like the female Jason Voorhees. Interesting. Excuse me. I like how he picks up the little girl and starts shaking her. Oh man. Our boy Jake trying to teach the kids how to do some Boy Scout type of shit. Or play the game they're playing, whatever they're doing. Yep, plant the flag. Oh, that's right. I wonder if his blood from hitting the back of his head is what basically starts off everything, because the whole blood hits land or whatever. It's kind of like in the last one. I wonder if that's kind of like something they're doing in this one. which will explain why he had that episode just now. Yeah, right, Val? Yup. Fucking Oscar. That's my boy. I loved Oscar in Halloween 2018. I love how he thinks it's Mr. Elrod, and the lights go off, and Michael gets closer, and he's just like, "What's up? Oh, I'm leaving." Like he was great. Do you ever have? What did he say? You ever You ever like somebody you just couldn't have, or something like that? Fucking Oscar. A deal was made with the devil. Sarah Fair cut off her wicked hand on Satan's stone in exchange for eternal life, scarring the soil beneath the witch's mark, bringing darkness upon the land. Interesting. Oh, great. Pair of kids who want to fuck around and make things worse. What would a slasher be without those type of characters, though, right? Wow, that's crazy. So the camp is basically that's how Shady Sunnyvale and Shady Side is connected. Okay. Before they branched off and merged. Well, they were merged before they branched off and were separated, I'm assuming. Watch, they're gonna take this shit and this gonna kill them. Mm. Nice little exorcist homage there. Ziggy sucks cocks in hell. Jeez. Oh man, that's rough. For sure, Val, for sure. This is giving every 70s, 80s slashers vibe all rolled into one. Yep, absolutely. Love the shot here in the woods. Great cinematography. Not too dark, not too light, just right in the middle. Oh, nice. I liked how the kid's name is Arnie. Reminds you of Arnie Cunningham from Christine, obviously. Is that Cunningham? Oh, I love that shot. How it pans back while they're in the woods. That shit is tight. Oh, okay, multiple graves set up. Oh shit. Hell yeah, a troll. A troll saying I will check it out, Dom. Yeah. I'm actually really intrigued by that. That's something I actually want to do a watch party on. We got the Phantasm 2 live watch party tomorrow, so maybe for that following Monday, we'll do the Murder in Oakland watch party. Check it out. Oh, wow. Yeah, smart move, asshole. Yeah, I found the witch's house. Let's fucking go there. I ain't gonna lie, things starting to get a little bit interesting. I'm gonna have to grab me some popcorn. Yeah, this Alice chick she's something else. She's a little prick. Oh wow. Marlon saying, "What's up, Marlon? Thank you for joining us. If you need a timestamp for the movie, let me know." But Marlon is saying, really? I just watched that earlier with some friends on Discord. Nice. Nice, man. That's what's up. See, Dom, you a star, bro. See? Let's go. That's what's up, man. Oh, Sarah Ferrer, if you're in here, say something. No, don't say anything. Get the fuck away from there. What did Dr. Loomis tell Lonnie? Hey, Lonnie, get your ass away from there. Like, we need Dr. Loomis in this moment for these kids. The witch's mark, yep. Yep. Deal was made with the devil. Sarah Freer cut off her wicked hand. Yep. Uh, nice, Paula. Oh, I think Homeboy's about to change. I think Jake is about to turn into something else. No. Cyrus Miller, William Barker, Billy Barker, Mary's daughter, Isaac Milton, Harry Rooker. You don't have to fucking class to know those names. The Shady Side Killers. Oh, set one. Tommy. Yep. Oh, so got it. Yup. Yup. Tommy. Yup. Tommy's going to be one of the killers. Yup. Whatever you're on, man. Thanks for sharing. Dick. Oh, nice. Oh my God. Yo, let's go. Hell yeah. I like Tommy. Get their asses, Jake. Get him, Jake. Get him. Fuck that. Get him, Jake. Nice. So I'm wondering, and I'm assuming that Tommy, aka Jake, I'm assuming he's going to don the knapsack a la Jason Voorhees. If I'm right about that, that's really cool because, in my opinion, that's kind of a take on like Tommy Jarvis to a degree because Tommy Jarvis was supposed to be the new Jason going forward, but that didn't turn out that way. So if they kind of like mesh that in, I think that's really, really cool. That was a great kill. Damn, he fucked his night up. Marlon saying, fun fact, all three movies are connected and intertwined. If you pay very close attention, you'll notice certain things. Yeah, I caught that at the beginning, and stuff when the girl from 1994 was talking to, I'm assuming, the older version of one of our main characters here and stuff like that. So, yeah, I know all three are intertwined with each other and stuff like that. Thank you, though, Marlon. I appreciate it. Honda Guy 1998 saying, yo, what's up, Honda Guy? Hope you're having a great day. If you want to watch the movie with us, let me know. I'll give you a timestamp and you can watch it on Netflix. Yes, and please, no spoilers. First-time watchers here. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for that, Val. Oh, shit. Ew, them fucking Oh, that's so fucked up. That's what she fucking gets though, because she's such a little asshole. Ooh, all them fucking bugs. Oh, it just gives you the crawls, man. Ooh. Oh man. That shit got me itching, y'all. Damn. Honda guy saying, so I haven't seen the first Fear Street yet. Should I watch that part first? Yeah, actually, if you would like, I actually have the live watch party for the first Fear Street posted here on the channel. So if you want to, hang out and rewatch the replay of that and turn on the movie, definitely check that out first. You're going to need to watch that first before you watch this one to understand everything. Yep, Marlon saying, yes, you should. It's really good, and I definitely recommend them if you love slashers and horror. Yeah, it definitely does do a great job of blending in slashers and like supernatural stuff like voodoo and all that stuff. It definitely does. Damn. The camper's up. Marlon saying, are you going to do the Strangers watch along before the Strangers Chapter 2? Also, have you noticed that the trailer reminds me of Halloween 2? Plus, it's almost like the town wants her dead. They are definitely kind of giving off those vibes. I'm kind of really hoping they're not going in that direction and they're just kind of putting that in the trailers to throw us off. But I have seen the Strangers Chapter 2 trailer, and it does definitely give Halloween 2 and Halloween 6 vibes for sure, with the whole hospital, in the hallway scene when he's chasing her and stuff. It looks good. I am planning on doing a Strangers, the original. What I want to do is probably the week leading into it. I don't want to do another marathon thing like I did yesterday when I Know What You Did Last Summer, because I just feel like that is really taxing on a lot of us. So what I'm thinking about doing is the week the movie releases, we'll do Strangers 1, the original, with Liv Tyler and Scott Speedman, Strangers Pray at Night, and then we'll watch Strangers Chapter 1 before the movie comes out. Yeah, once I Know What You Did Last Summer comes out and stuff like that, and we do our spoiler reviews and talk about more of it, after the movie comes out, I am going to start transitioning into starting to do some Strangers content because I'm really interested to see what Renny Harlin is going to do with that movie and for the rest of this 3-part series that he's put together. Marlon saying almost like the Thorn cult from Halloween that wanted Jamie Lloyd's baby and to sacrifice it to Michael Myers. Yeah, I really hope they don't go in that direction. I'm really hoping that these town folk, they're just making it look that way, and that's not how it really turns out. I'm most likely going to do it like Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, Marlon, because I do want to end up doing fun. There's going to be like some streams going into it. Like we'll have some discussions, theories, and predictions and stuff like that. But then like before the movie comes out, like a day or two, I want to do like a final predictions and theories live stream, kind of like what I'm doing, what I know what you did last summer, this upcoming Wednesday, and stuff like that. So if we are going to do the watch parties, which I most likely am, and stuff, it'll probably be Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday. I love that shot when he's just standing there with the axe. Oh yeah, he's fucking going ham. I like that. I absolutely love that shot when he's just standing there before he kills the chunky boy. Like he just has that look on his face, like very sinister. Love it. Marlon saying that sounds fun. Also, the main character's actor Madeline Pesh also starred in the Netflix horror movie Slightless, as well as the horror movie Jane. I recommend both movies because they're really good. Huh? Interesting. I never even heard about them. So, yeah, I'll definitely have to keep a lookout for those. Right, Val? Right, homeboy. Yo, Jake is getting it. Jake is fucking feasting on these kids. I'm gonna have to send him the clip out when that scene happened when he killed Arnie and stuff, and send that to him and be like, "Yo, bro, I ain't know you was a fucking badass motherfucking killer like this." Marlon saying the axe scene reminds me of that one scene where Jason is holding the axe in Friday the 13th. Yup. Yeah, this is definitely geared towards Friday the 13th and stuff, the whole camp setting. And I'm assuming when he gets the knapsack and stuff, yeah, this is definitely gearing towards not Friday the 13th, like as an homage. And the year 1978, obviously an homage to Halloween. What's up, Kyle? I hope you're having a great day, man. If you would like a timestamp on the movie, let me know. I got you. Ooh, I like that. What the fuck is that? Ew. Ew, that's some gnarly shit. Is that like a human? Oh, what the fuck was that? Is that supposed to be like the witch? Yo, that's crazy. Oh, she fucked her ankle all up. Oh God, the bones out and everything. Like, no. Yeah, I'm really squeamish when it comes to like kneecaps and ankles being broken, shit like that. Like, I don't like that shit. Marlon saying also one thing I'm just now realizing and noticing is that the movies seem to go backwards in time instead of forward. I wonder if they're supposed to be watched backwards or how that would work out. Yeah, like in my opinion, 1666, if you think about the year, that really takes place first. And then this takes place second with 1994 taking place third. They just basically put the movies backwards in so many ways. So yeah, you are right about that, Marlon. Kyle saying this definitely is my favorite of the trilogy. Love the whole trilogy and that. And what's the timestamp? Give me 1 second. I got you, Kyle. 1 hour and 2 minutes. Yeah, definitely go check out the replay, Marlon, and show Kyle some love and support. You can always catch the replay. That's the beautiful thing about posting things on YouTube and stuff. Even if you don't catch it live, you can always watch the rerun. Yeah, no doubt, Kyle. Yeah, for sure, Dom. This definitely is a banger. I like it a lot so far. Oh no, man! Oh, she snapped the bone back in. Oh no, man! No! Oh hell no! Like no! Oh no, man! I hope I would never have to endure something like an ankle or kneecap break, anything like that. That's gnarly. I'm right there with you, Val. Marlon say my only wish is that they made this a TV series similar to like Goosebumps or Disney. Great show. I'd love a Fear Street anthology series or something like that where we get different stories each episode. Excuse me. Nah, I wouldn't mind that at all. That's when I first heard about this. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was like an anthology series and stuff like that. And then I obviously found out they were movies and stuff. So yeah, I would be definitely down for a Fear Street anthology for sure. Val saying PSTD there. I have an 8-inch plate and 7 screws holding my right ankle together. See, oh man, Val. Ah, yes. Yeah, see, I'm sorry you had to go through that shit. That just like I said, them ankle breaks and kneecap breaks and those type of injuries, ACLs and stuff. Like seeing that happen, that makes me squeamish. Like, oh no, like nope. I'm not a fan of those type of bone breaks. Oh, was she trying to kill her? Like, what's she trying to do? It smells like shit. Yo, what's up, DJ? See you back in. I'm back in the chat. Hope you're having a good day, man. DJ. That's right. Speaking of popcorn troll, I'm about to go grab me a bowl real quick. You hear that? Oh, what do you hear, Oscar? Oh no. No, do not open it. Oh, okay, it's them. Uh-oh, I have a feeling Homeboy's about to meet his demise. Ooh, body parts splattered all over. What is that? Oh, come on, bro. You puking and shit? I'm trying to go get a bowl of popcorn. Shit. Oh, that's unique. How they're fucking pulling them up. That's interesting. Beat basically through the toilet. Oh, that's so grody. Oh, and it's a bucket. How the fuck can she even fit on that? Like, that was definitely unique. Oh, got him. Oh, damn. That's crazy. Oh, and then you gotta remember she fell back down. So, ooh, her ankle. Ooh, that shit. I know that shit is throbbing. DJ Dom 59 cents to the Dom Fund. Yup, that's right. Thank you, DJ. I greatly appreciate it, man. Just enjoying the content. Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you so much for being here as always. I do have a dog, Marlin. I have three. Three to be exact. You're not hearing things. Oh, I love this shot, man. They had some really good shots of Tommy's killer in this movie. Like when he's stalking the victims and stuff. These are some really really good shots. Val saying broke my ankle in 3 places, which caused it to dislocate and had a 7-inch spinal break to the outer bone of the fibula. Ooh, that's brutal right there. Ugh. Man, Val, I ain't gonna lie. I just felt like my whole fucking leg just snapped hearing that, like, or reading that off. Like, shit. I can only imagine the pain you went through. Like, I'm sorry you had to go through that. That's fucking rough. Oh, hell no. I don't do snakes, yo. Kind of reminds you of that scene in Friday the 13th when they found the black snake in the cabin. Okay, I see what they did there. I see what they did there. Oh, no, bro. Fuck that. No, not letting no snake crawl up on me. No, man. I did that shit one time and I was scared for my fucking life because a friend of mine has a big ass, like, I want to say it was like a boa. Don't expect me to exactly clarify what type of snake they had, but fortunately, it wasn't a fucking like one that bite or wasn't venomous and stuff. But I was scared shitless when I had that fucker on my fucking shoulders and he was fucking moving around my neck and shit. I'm just, no, I'm good, man. That was the only time. And even then, I was scared fucking shitless. I would not do it again. That's why he kept saying, go to the mess hall. Damn. Yep. He left. Yep. Oh, I wonder if, oh, shit. Blood will fall. Yep. Yes. Yeah. Right. Exactly. This one does go all out for sure, Val. We'll see, Marlon. We'll see. I like the original Anaconda. I don't know when the reboot is coming out or when a remake is supposed to come out, but maybe that's something we'll do here on the channel. Possibly. Marlon says, I have 2 snakes and are gentle with people and love being held. Well, kudos to you, man. I can't do it, man. I just can't. I know. No. I don't know what it is, man. They fucking creep me out. Like, but kudos to you for being able to withstand them and stuff. I'm just, like, make me tweak. Okay, this shot right here kind of reminds me of I Know What You Did Last Summer with the Great when she's trying to get up, get out, and shit. Excuse me. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, like for almost a 2 hour movie, it rolls along pretty smoothly. Like it's pretty fast paced. I like it. Let me find out he's about to get his Johnny on. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna stick his head through the fucking door like Jack Nicholson in The Shining. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. I'm pretty sure that was the song that's playing. I have it on subtitles and it lets me know like what songs is playing and stuff like that. And I always know the lyrics to that one. So one of the lyrics came up and I figured that's the song that's playing. Cause it's like, don't you cry no more. When you've worked construction and done demolition and stuff, you will listen to every single genre of music there is out there. Even fucking bluegrass. I actually respect bluegrass now that I'm older. Oh, nice. That's where he gets the knapsack. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I like that. Wow, she was actually able to do it. She didn't think she had it in her, but she actually did. Smell like shit. Well, that's because I'm covered in it. That's funny. Honda got asking, what are some of your favorite horror TV shows? Scream TV series was really good. Grotesquerie, that is my shit. Um, an old school one that Destin actually put me on to, Harper's Island. That was fantastic. Really, really good TV show there. Um, what other horror ones that really kept Slasher, the Slasher series and stuff. There was another one that I can't put my finger on that I actually watched and enjoyed, but I can't remember what it was. There was another one. But I'd have to say Scream TV series, the Slasher series, Grotesquerie. I have yet to watch Dexter. I do want to check that out. I keep hearing great things about it. So maybe that'll something I'll visit here soon. I don't think I'm going to do any content on it because I know my friend Sister Pam, she does that, and I don't like jacking nobody else's shit. I don't like, stealing nobody else's shine from them and stuff like that. So I don't think if I do end up watching it and liking it, I'll do content on it. I don't think I will. But that is something I do want to pay a visit to is Dexter. Like I said, Harper's Island, Scream TV series, the Slasher TV series, There was another one, and it's gonna bug me. It's gonna fucking bug me because I can't remember it right now. But there was one that I liked a lot, but it's not registering in my head and stuff. The I Know What You Did Last Summer TV show was fucking awful, terrible. Throw that shit in the trash and burn it. Like god awful. Oh, she found her hand. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Also, some of the old school ones I remember growing up on, like the Friday the 13th one and Freddy's, TV show. I did like those, but I'm more in tune with more of the new age like horror TV shows that come out. So I don't really remember the Jason ones or the Freddy ones, but I remember being a kid and those being on TV a lot. But Marlon saying, Goosebumps, Scream TV series, Friday 13th, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy's Nightmares, American Horror Story, and It. Yeah, see, I never got into American Horror Story. The only one I liked was not, I think it was 1984. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. That is the only season of American Horror Story that I watched because it was camp-based slasher. That's the only one. All the other stuff I didn't really get into. Marlon asking, also, have you heard any news on a Nightmare on Elm Street TV series? No, I haven't. I know there was that whole fake ass post on with the whole Max thing with DJ Quarles supposed to play Freddy. That's fake. That was never real. So unless something like official came out here recently that I missed, yeah, I didn't hear anything about a new Nightmare on Elm Street TV series coming out. Destin saying, I'm back. How's it going, party people? What's up, bro? If I missed your comment in the chat earlier, I apologize. I didn't see it and stuff. But I'm glad you're hanging out and you're back here in the chat. If you want a timestamp, man, to catch the rest of the movie, let me know. I got you. Man, whatever this is, this blob, I wonder if this is the witch, because her heart, it's like it has a heartbeat and shit's crawling out of it. Like, I wonder what the fuck is this thing exactly? It's like a blob with arms and a heartbeat. Damn. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I like this backstory for this character here. I do. She's actually a really good character. Like, you feel for her. Because she's been through a lot of shit. I will say we are at timestamp. Oh, shit. Damn. Right when I was just giving her props, she gets taken the fuck out. Damn. But we are at 1 hour, 29 minutes for anybody who needs a timestamp. Alice, yep. Oh, see, why didn't I pick that up earlier? Alice, like Alice in the original Friday the 13th. Fucking stupid. I fucking swear. I swear. Sometimes, man, sometimes I can just be a little stupid. Like, damn. I did not notice that up until now. Marlon saying, you saying it's a blob with a heartbeat reminds me of Suicide Squad and Enchantress Heart being in a case. Yeah, I think I watched like the first Suicide Squad that came out. Didn't they have like multiple versions that came out over the last like 10 years? I think I only seen the one that had Will Smith in it. That's the one I watched. And then I didn't watch any other ones that came out after. Val saying it was good. I'm old enough to have actually watched it when it was originally on TV. Yeah, I heard like the Friday the 13th TV shows and the Freddy ones were really good. Like I heard the Friday the 13th ones actually stood out because it didn't have Jason in it. It was just multiple like stories based around Friday the 13th, which I think is cool. You know, I like anthology shit like that. Well, who the fuck is this little guy? Oh, is this all the killers? Oh, shit. Just like in the last one. That makes sense. Okay. Makes sense. All right. Marlon saying you should do and also do an It marathon, both the old and the new movies before Welcome to Derry releases. I'm not going to lie. I'm contemplating. I do want to do some It content because I like the original It more than I like the newer ones. I'm not saying the newer ones are bad or anything. I just enjoy the old school ones more. Um, I might do Welcome to Derry. I might follow it. I'm kind of hesitant because I see so many other content creators do like really like trying to do that themselves, and I don't want to like have the same content all the time as everybody else. Like that's something I'm kind of trying to get away from. So we'll see. I might. Um, I've seen the trailer for Welcome to Derry, and oh shit. I've seen the trailer for Welcome to Derry, and I'm not going to lie, it kind of feels like the same old shit. It doesn't seem like anything new. I know we're kind of going back and getting a backstory, but it just kind of seems repetitious at this point. So I don't know. I'll see how I feel about it. Damn. Damn. No. Oh, damn. He is fucking tearing her ass up with that axe. Damn. Oh. Oh, is this motherfucker? Was he sucking on her blood? Or like biting her? That's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit right there. Them girls didn't have to go down like that. That's mean. What am I seeing right here when these two are laid out like that? It reminds me of something, a horror movie. I can't put my finger on it. This scene looks very reminiscent. That's right. She does live. That's right. 'Cause she's at the beginning. She's just grown up. That's right. I forgot about that. And what's weird, out of all the motherfuckers, he doesn't get attacked. He had blood on him because I know the blood attracts like to all of the killers. I smell fish. I smell fucking fish. That's fishy. Christine Berman. Nice touch to Christine. You know, John Carpenter, the car. Nice. Damn. Yeah, he tore her ass up with that axe. Damn, no one believed her? Like, hold on, I want to take a step back and see what he says. Wait a minute. So I'm assuming this kid, Nick, who didn't believe her, was the sheriff that we saw killed. Okay. I don't want to spoil 1994 for anybody who hasn't seen it. But I think I'm starting to connect the dots here. Damn. Marlon said, I've been rewatching a lot of classic horror movies lately with my husband, and we're both pointing out things we didn't notice before, right? Yeah, that's what you do. No matter how many times you watch these old school horror movies before, or even newer ones that came out that you have watched, you always find shit that you didn't see before. It's inevitable. You're going to find something that you didn't notice before. And that's what I love about going back in these movies and stuff. We kind of talked about it yesterday. What I Know What You Did Last Summer, Ray's letter. We never got to see what the letter was, what was written on that letter, you know, things of that nature. Hell yeah, you're always going to go do that. And that's what I love about watching horror movies, going back and breaking down stuff that you didn't see before. Nice, Paula. That's what I like to hear. Paula said, enjoying the movie. Awesome. That is one thing I will say, Marlon, that I really do hope so too. I hope we do get to see Pennywise as a human. But Marlon saying, I do hope we get to see Pennywise as a human and learn more about what happened to him that turned him into the murderous clown we know and love. Yeah, I agree. That is what will hook me into watching that TV show the most. If we get to see Pennywise as a human. If we get some advertisement for that leading into it, I will watch that show and I will cover it, because I don't want to just cover it and it's going to be the same shit as the movies, you know, and stuff like that. I want it to be something different, which I think it's going to be. But so far from what I've seen, it does look a lot of the same. So we'll find out when we get there for sure. Very good movie, Marlon, for sure. Christine is such a good movie, and I wish it got more recognition. It's a fucking fantastic movie. It's a classic, if you ask me. Excuse me. Is that a real thing, boss? Honda guy saying, I kind of want them to revamp Goosebumps, but more rated R and not as kid friendly like the movies. I remember the show being creepy as shit. Would like to see a new version of that. I agree. Honda guy. That's why I don't really watch the Goosebumps show like that. Because, I mean, granted, I loved being a kid and I loved it centered around kids, you know, growing up and stuff. But now that I'm an adult, I want to see some more adult content coming out of that series. So I'm right there with you. Marlon saying also another underrated horror movie I absolutely love is Fear.com as well as Darkness Falls. Man, Darkness Falls. Holy shit. That is an underrated gem right there. I enjoyed Darkness Falls. Fear.com, I don't remember enough. And that is something I wouldn't mind revisiting. Oh. Oh, she sees herself as Sarah Fier. Interesting. Wow. Okay. And then it says to be continued, but then it has 9 more minutes left. So I'm assuming this is like a 9-minute recap. So we'll check it out here. I like what they've done. So a lot of the people who have played basically in the first 2 movies are coming back and they've basically played in all of them. I like that. That's cool. I like that because of continuity and stuff. And you can cast them as different characters. I like that. I like that a lot. That's kind of like what Hatchet did to a degree. I agree, Val. This was really, really good. This is a really good slasher. They did a fantastic job with Camp Nightwing and with Fear Street Part 2, 1978, for sure. Tommy as the killer, a.k.a. Killjoy Jake. He was great as a killer. Absolutely love him in this movie. Like, there were some great shots. So this was directed by Lee Janik. Lee did a great job of capturing shots of his killer in this movie. I felt like really, really great job. You know, there were some moments, like I said earlier, before he killed the one kid with the glasses, and he's standing there holding the axe looking mean as fuck. Like, I love stuff like that. I love cinematography like that. So he definitely did a great job with this, for sure. And I'm interested to see what 1666 has to hold. I know that's going to be more. Wow, Marco Beltrami did the music in here. Holy shit. That's awesome. But I know 1666 focuses more on like the witchcraft side of things, and it's kind of like the origin of how this all started. But hey, I'm here for it, and we're going to do that one next Sunday around the same time, between 3:30 and 4 o'clock, something like that. This was a fun time, though. This was definitely a fun watch. We'll go a couple more minutes. I'll get to the rest of you guys' comments, and then we are going to wrap the stream up. But I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys who hung out with me on this Saturday after Saturday. Geez, still trying to recover from Saturday's 6-hour watch party for Sunday's afternoon's feature of Fear Street Part 2, 1978. I'm glad a lot of you enjoyed it. It seems like everybody here has enjoyed this movie, which is what I want. I want you guys to enjoy these movies that we hang out and watch together. But Marlon saying Pennywise also reminds me of a siren, especially the way he entices and lures people and children to him. Yeah, I can see why you label him as that. Yeah. He has that aura to him. Pennywise does. Right, Val? Val saying it had a couple characters I recognize. Yeah, like I said, it does seem like we are going to be getting like a lot of the same actors who play these parts, but they're going to be shuffling around roles, stuff like that. I like that. It's great for continuity, in my opinion, especially in regards to recognizing the actors who are playing these roles. Yes, DJ, thank you for that. Saying, well, just remember you all can suggest a movie tonight on the Hooligan Movie Watch Party. Yes, that as well. Destin is going to be having a live watch party of What Lies Beneath. And if you guys want to be a part of that and stuff, you send in a super chat. He puts the movie you pick on the wheel, and then at the end of the night, he spins the wheel, and whatever movie gets, whatever movie that the wheel lands on, that's the movie that he's going to watch next on his channel. So yeah, definitely hang out at Destin's channel later on tonight. That's going to be at 9:15 Central, 10:15 my time for the What Lies Beneath watch party. Thank you so much for that, Val. Yep, there goes the link right there. So you guys can come join later for the Woodsboro Cinema Club showing of What Lies Beneath over on Destin's channel. Yep. Starts around 9:15 Central, 10:15 Eastern. Isaiah's World saying, just stumbled in here. What's up? Hey, what's going on, man? We're actually about to end the stream here in a few minutes. But I greatly appreciate you stopping in. We just wrapped up watching Fear Street Part 2, 1978. And safe to say, the majority of us, if not all of us here, really, really enjoyed this iteration of Fear Street. So far, this is my favorite one. I like 1994, but this one is better. So I'm interested to see what 1666 has to offer. I know it is more voodoo and witchcraft centric, but hey, it's horror, so I'm here for it. Glad to see you here, Isaiah. And if I'm not mistaken, you are a new subscriber to the community because I have not seen you before. And if you are, welcome to the community. I'm glad to have you here. Thank you for that, Atrol. Atrol saying, great stream. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, this was definitely a lot of fun. Gory Tiger saying later. Yep, I'll catch you later, Gory Tiger. Be sure to go over to Destin's channel and come watch What Lies Beneath with us. Yep, that's what's up, Isaiah's World. See, that's what's up. Saying I love 78. It's my fave. Yeah, it's so far, it's the best one. I've only watched, this was my first time watching it. I watched 1994 a couple of times. I like it, but so far, this is my favorite one. This has all the feels of old school camp slasher, but in my opinion, it was really well done because the killer was really good. He was really believable. He was mean. He was sinister. And don't get me wrong, I like the type of killers that are charismatic and have some wit and some humor to them, but I am a big fan of killers who are serious and believable. And Tommy's killer was definitely very believable in this movie. Love it. Yup, same here. Yup, Val saying this is my favorite as well of the two we've watched. Yup, absolutely, Val. And Marlon saying I grew up watching horror movies. Yup, same here, man. Same here. Marlon saying one thing I love about you and some others is that y'all definitely enjoy engaging with all the people in the chat, unlike some big content creators. Yeah, man. I try my best to. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes it can be very difficult, especially when we have a larger crowd and, when super chats are coming in and stuff like that to keep up with the chat. But even when that is happening, I do my best to try to engage with the audience, even the ones, who can't send in a super chat and stuff like that. I try my best to get to everybody. It can be difficult at times, but I do try my best. Because that's the thing. I want to engage with everybody here. You know what I mean? I don't want to just engage with certain select few people. I try my best to engage with every single one of you because we are all one big community here, So I greatly appreciate you for acknowledging that, man. Thank you so much. Nice. Sweet. Isaiah's World saying, I will see y'all tonight then, 9:15. Yep, that's right. That's awesome. Yep, and the link is in the chat, Isaiah, so you can shoot over to Destin's channel, drop a like on the stream, and get the notification, hit the notification button so that you can get notified once we go live. Again, thank you for putting the link in there, Val. Always coming through in the clutch. Yeah, Marlon saying, I get that and I respect that you do your best even when it's busy and there's a lot of people in the chat. Yeah, absolutely. You got to try to. Sometimes we are going to have to scroll up to the chat to catch up so we're not too far behind. But that's why, let's say if I were to get 5 straight super chats, right? Well, if I get 5 straight super chats and then I get back to the regular chat, I try to catch up with all the older messages a good bit so that then when I do realize, okay, I'm about 15, 20 minutes behind the chat, I've gotten to a lot of these older messages. Now let me scroll up and see some of these newer messages and stuff like that. Again, just try your best to do so. Try your best to include every single person that is in your live chat and that is being a part of your community. Thank you so much for that, Isaiah. That's awesome. Saying just subbed and hit the notifications on both channels. Thank you so much for that. That means a lot. It's greatly appreciated. Gory saying see you tonight. Yep, see you later on tonight. See you in a few short hours. And Marlon thanking Isaiah saying thanks for joining the family. Get it up, baby. That's right. Get it up! Hit it! That's right! Hit it! Love it. Love it. Love it. But all right, guys, I am going to head out here for the stream. This was definitely a fun time. Keep your notifications on so that next Sunday you will be notified when I'm going live for Fear Street Part 3, 1666. Hopefully that will be a blast just like this one was. I will catch you guys later tonight on Destin's channel for the What Lies Beneath watch party as part of the Woodsboro Cinema Club. Until then, I'll catch you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your evening.